hot-tempered. That's even the word, hot-tempered. So I was hot-tempered, and probably because I watched my parents, I didn't really regard people. I didn't know how to give respect to people. So these were things, and I was stubborn. I was very stubborn. I was stubborn and highly opinionated.
Wow.
That's the combinations.
That's serious. That's explosive.
I'm telling you, highly opinionated. So, and I loved to argue.
Whoa.
I could argue. Oh, you can't win me in an argument. And I used to argue off point. I don't know if you know what off point means.
Yeah.
Argue
it's not making sense,
but because I am opinionated, so I would stand my ground on whatever I'm saying. And no matter what you're saying, I can't understand you. I don't even want to understand you except you understand me.
Wow.
And these were things I grew up with. And because I grew up like that, I didn't even know it was a problem. And my parents wouldn't have pointed it out as a problem because I got it from them, so we are all alike. So it was when I now left and got into the university. I think where I even found out that I actually had the problem when I met my husband, because I didn't know I had a problem. I actually thought I was good, and I love to smile, so I was a smiley kind of person. So it's only when you get to me that you now you see anger, but if you meet me, you will never know. So it was just beautiful, So I didn't see it as a problem until I met my husband. And in our relationship, we went out for 5 years. We went out for 5 years before we got married. So it was in that, in our going out, then he starts to point out things. And I'm like, what is the problem? As in, I don't see it as a problem. When I was arguing, people used to tell me, people used to hail me for my arguing skills, and they'll be telling me how I have had 2 people want to sponsor me to read law because I could argue. So it was a strength. Yes. That was what I thought. It was a strength. So how do I now meet a man and he's telling me that this is not a strength?
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
You can't continue that way. So it was a lot to battle with. And not knowing, by the time we got married, this thing started to put a strain in our relationship. And it became so bad because the man I married was such an amazing man. He came from a background that was very peaceful. He's a very peaceful person till date. He is very peaceful. He doesn't like problems, trouble, nothing. But me, I came from a home that did not know what peace looked like. So peace for us was you shout, and that's peace. Yeah. When it's not peace is when you start boxing, when you start fighting. So if I'm talking, we're like, why are you raising your voice? Why? I'm like, me? I said, there's no problem. Nothing is happening yet. So my husband couldn't just understand where I was coming from.